if you read our application to the Security Exchange Commission, those partners who speak English, you might have read that the company submitted the documents for the issue of shares in the form of digitalized tokens, digital tokens, security tokens, and the maturity of the company, the maturity period for the company is 5 years. What does it mean, this whole maturity period? It means that for the 5 years, UGPay Group AG will have to provide audited reports to the Securities and Exchange Commission for the purpose of future listing in the stock market. And that 5-year period was given to us by the regulator. They told us, you have 5 years. If everything goes well, if you sell your tokens well, if you have a nice business plan, everything goes according to your plan, then that maturity period of 5 years means that you will be able to go to any stock exchange. It can be NASDAQ, it can be New York Stock Exchange, any American exchange. But that maturity period can be reduced. You don't have to wait for 5 years. We can do it in 1 year too. We can list our shares in the stock market if our volumes, if our profit and capitalization meet certain criteria. And if all our criteria are so delicious, so good that the potential investors will gladly buy them. There are certain indicators meeting which you don't have to wait for 5 years. The company can become mature in 1 year, 2, 3 years. We will see it in the near future. And at that moment, when we decide that we are mature enough, then the issue of the securities will happen on the stock exchange, the so-called IPO, when all of our tokens will be exchanged for securities. For now, the digital asset in the form of tokens is just the right of the token holder to be a shareholder, to be included in the registry of shareholders. So using the blockchain entry, you guarantee yourself that you will be included in the registry, that you have tokens, they are written on the blockchain, and you're included in the registry of shareholders. And this is a so-called public register, but of course, encrypted, it's anonymous. So that's what our token, CRU token is. It's not the paper share or security that you can sell at the Moscow Stock Exchange or New York Stock Exchange. And the crypto assets are traded at crypto exchanges. They are less regulated than the traditional securities. And just try to Google how many stock exchanges are there in my country. In Russia, we have Moscow and St. Petersburg stock markets, stock exchanges. Maybe there are some others, but I think Russia has only 2 of them. Now, Google up how many stock exchanges are there in your country. I know in America, in the United States, it's New York, NASDAQ, Chicago. I don't know how many more. And how many crypto exchanges are there? In Estonia alone, they have 500 crypto exchanges. Why? Because it is way easier to open a crypto exchange than the stock exchange. The requirements are more lenient. So the tokenized assets, the STOs, are a easy way to raise funds for a small company. For them to go through that maturity stage and then grow up to the level of a major corporation that is then listed in the major stock exchange. What's going to happen with the installments for the EIPs? Will the discount be preserved after the exchange of the launch, or the launch of the exchange? Yes, the installments will be kept. If a person already did one payment, then all the installments will be kept, all the discounts will be kept. They can continue making their payments, installment payments. And every installment and with every payment, they will receive their CRUs, which can then be moved to the crypto wallet. How much UNTBs I'm going to receive for 10,000 world CRUs per day or per couple of hours? Well, nobody can answer you that question. We will be able to see it when people start staking their world CRUs. We already looked into the example. If you're the only one who staked your world CRUs for UNTBs, you will get all the entire issue of UNTBs generated in 1 minute, in 10 minutes, in 1 hour. And the more users there are, the less UNTB, the fewer UNTBs each staking person will get. But it still depends on the number of world CRUs you have. You will be able to see the approximate yield of UNTBs per day. For example, you stake 10,000 world CRUs and your wallet will show you that your average yield for 20 hours is this. But we will be able to see it only when we launch the exchange. Andre writes here, 545 days have passed since his accrual and the unlocking never happened. So they're still locked. I think those are the problems that are still need to be resolved in our back offices before we synchronize it with our blockchain. So you are one of the unlucky few. So they say that, what if I don't have time to stake my CRUs? You will be able to stake, don't worry. And there will also be event staking for CRUs. People who stake their CRUs at event staking will receive their first income 3 months later, not 6 months later. They will receive it in March, not in June. So when the crypto wallets are going to be opened? We're about to first launch the sale of the tokens, and then we need to do the whole summing up, and then we can open the wallets somewhere in between the 10th and the 15th of December, hopefully. People said that you wrote that USDU will be backed up by Coinbase exchange, and on the slide it says Binance. It doesn't really matter what exchange backs up USDU. It is our stable coin. When I said USDC, it's the stable coin of, it's an equivalent to dollar, the digital dollar, like USDT, although Bitfinex issued USDT, whereas USDC was issued by Coinbase, whereas our USDU will be backed either by the Tether, which is Bitfinex, or USDC from Coinbase. It's just a different type of digital dollars, which is now liquid across the entire world. Our token is not yet known. Therefore, on the exchange side, you top up your wallet with fiat dollars, with USDT, USDC. Those are all stable coins. And then you buy USDU. That's it. That's what we mean. But when we say it's backed up, USDU is not yet known anywhere. Nobody has USDUs right now. But as soon as you top up your exchange account with any kind of dollar and you do the exchange for USDU, that's going to be the first issue of USDUs backed by our exchange with the other stable coins like USDT and USDC. So where the plant is built in Poland, the basalt, I guess you mean, it's Gdańsk. It's on the sea, somewhere in the north of Poland. So there is a question about the registration on blockchain and on the exchange. The registration and verification is on the exchange. As for the blockchain, you will get the link to your crypto wallet from your back office in the back office CRU, where you already need to be verified. The non-verified back offices will not receive the link to the crypto wallet, to the block exchange. So the verification will happen either in the back office of CRU or on the exchange. Crypto wallets are always anonymous. There is no verification there. So you move the money from the bonus account to the existing payment system for withdrawal purposes: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Visa, banking account. What else we have there? The withdrawal methods available in your back office. You can use only those methods to withdraw your bonuses units. Whereas in the exchange, again, you can top up your wallets with Bitcoin, Ethereum, dollar, euros, well, standard currencies.